flaws we have in ourselves. Sometimes I feel that winning too much all the time and every time is easily the most common behavioral problem. That this I have observed in many successful people, and every day when I meet them, I feel very distinctly that this is a major flaw. There is a fine line, my friend, between competitive and being over competitive, between winning when it counts and winning when it does not make any difference. It is when no one is counting even, and successful people cross that line most of the time with alarming frequency. Let's be clear, my friends, that I am not disparaging the competitiveness at all. I am simply pointing out that its problem when we deploy at the service of objective that simply are not worth the effort we are putting in. My friend, winning too much is the number one challenge because it underlies nearly every other behavior, and especially the positive behavior. Every behavioral problem. If we agree too much, it's because we want our views to prevail over. Anywhere we are talking, be personal relationship or professional relationship, relations, whatever we say, we tend to believe that everyone must agree to it. This is nothing, but this is one way of winning. It's all about winning. On the other hand, if we ignore people against about winning by making them fade away, it falls in the same category. If we withhold information, my friend, it's to give ourselves an edge over others. If we play favorites, it's to win over allies and give our side as the needlessly trying to be the alpha male for females in any situation. That is nothing but simply winning. My friend, our obsession with winning rears its line, the extent, the noisome head across the interim of the human endeavor, not just among senior executives. When they are, the thing that it's important or not, we just simply want to win and make score over others. When the issue is trivial, my friend, not worth it even. We're not worth it wasting our time and energy. We want still to win. Even when the issue is clearly to that it is to advantage to the others, even that way situation we want to win. If you have received any modicum of success, you are guilty of this every day, my friend, which you don't realize. When you are in a meeting or a work, you want your position to prevail at any cost. When you are arguing with your significant other, you will pull out all these stops to come out on top. Whatever that means. Even when you are in the checkout line at the supermarket, you are scouting the others' lines to as which one is moving faster. I remember while in army days, I was sitting watching a friend of mine. You see, a father and a son was empty basketball court, and a father son was playing basketball, and I thought the father is teaching his son, 9-year-old son, how to play basketball and take few scores directly. The father had a 2 feet high advantage over his son, plus 30-40 kgs extra weight, and of course good about 30 years of experience over the son. And he was also the father of he was dad, trying to have a good time and maybe impart someone some training, some good shots of his experience to his young lad. The game started, they started playing, scoring, and suddenly I noticed, while good about in 10 minutes, the alleged father-son relationship finished, and the genes got kicked in of winning. The father started scoring and playing off as it is mattered. It's mattered for his ego. He guarded his son closely, engaged in a trash talk, shouting, and actually started playing as if there is an urge to win, and beating his son with 11 baskets. You see, that is how our nature to win prevails over even at the situation when it is not needed, even when it is beyond just a trivial match, when it actually, even if with the people or the children whom you actually love, we start with the simple the desire of want to win over them even. My friend, it is easy to disapprove the father's behavior from a distance. We assure ourselves that we would never behave so insincerely. But let me tell you, it's not the case. I feel if you were in his place, you could have acted similarly. Simple thing, you and your spouse decide to go to a restaurant for a dinner out sometime. Try this. You want to go to restaurant A while the spouse want to go to restaurant B, and the discussion starts. You are giving all the shortcomings of the restaurant B, and she is giving all the shortcomings of the restaurant A, and ultimately her opinion prevails, and you land up in option the restaurant B. And once you go there, you find that the service was poor, the food was cold, the drinks were weak, the service damn slow, and you're not happy about it. Now, at this case, you have got two options. Option A, criticize the restaurant and complain about it and tell your partner, where the hell you dragged me. I wasted my evening. Option 2, just simply shut up, eat the food, mentally write it off, and enjoy the evening. Now you decide which option you will take. My friend, let me tell you, if you do a cost-benefit analysis, we generally coincide that the relationship with our partner is far more important than winning the trivial argument about where to eat and which restaurant we must go. And yet the urge to win it triumphs our common sense. We do the wrong thing even when we know what we should do and what is right. That is the inbuilt essence of the person. My friend, if you need to win in the dominant game in our success, in our success DNA we all carry, the overwhelming reason we are successful, then winning too much is perverse gene, I would say, mutation that can limit our success. My friend, I'm convinced that winning too much is the one challenge which we can overcome and take things most practically and allow